From his comments, I would also imagine that he's doing the logical mistake that a lot of anti-Semites or racists or bigots do, which is somebody hurt me. That person is a Jew.
Like what I told Farrakhan, I said, look, oh, is it anti-Semitic for me to say his name out loud? Like,
from the Jewish Encyclopedia, quote, the cotton plantations in many parts of the South were wholly in the hands of the Jews, and as a consequence, slavery found its advocates among them.
Jews had in fact been involved not only in the African slave trade, but they had been involved in a variety of other slave trades too for a very long period of time. Apparently they had actually dominated slavery and the slave trade in medieval times. On the plane on the way here a couple of days ago, I was rereading a dissertation, a PhD dissertation from 1977 by a man called Harold D. Brackman, who is a functionary of the Simon Wiesenthal Center of all places. And he did a PhD dissertation detailing black-Jewish relations from ancient times up to 1900. And he actually mentions in his dissertation, he acknowledges the fact that Jews were the principal slave traders in the world for several hundred years, although in typical fashion he puts a very interesting spin on it. He acknowledges, as I guess he has to, the Jews were the major slave traders in the world, trading slaves everywhere from Russia to Western Europe, to India, to China. But he says that they dominated the world trade only for a few hundred years, only. He says they were the main slave traders from the 8th century to the 12th century, but that was no big thing. It was only a few hundred years.
And this will be like showing a vampire the cross, or throwing holy water on a vampire. See, because the worst thing that a deceiver wants is for the people deceived to find the truth.
I ask you about parlor and engineering because I'm interested about that.
Dum, 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 dum.
Hey man, I'm actually trying to hold it together. You're pretty offensive towards a lot, and
I'm not looking to be offensive. I really want to bring people together and get these sales done.
But the word, 100%, I see your vision.
How do we do that?
But somebody you care, don't say Jewish media and Jewish controlled media.
JM.
Better say amen.
I don't know if you heard, but the song Heil Hitler is out, but not on DSPs. That's the other big story. Heil Hitler by Ye was released last night. They attempted to upload it to Spotify, Apple Music, the other services, but they won't let Ye upload the song. Song of the Summer is officially censored. But I've been listening to it all day. I have it stuck in my head. So we'll have a little update on that front maybe in the coming days, what we're going to do about that. if we're going to torrent it, if we're going to make it an MP3, but we need to make the song heard. Even though it's banned on DSPs, we need to get the song everywhere. People need to blast it from their car radio. People need to blast it on TV, on live streams. You need to go and photobomb live streams. You need to stream snipe the biggest streamers playing the song. Now, you can wear a mask. You do whatever you need to do to protect your identity, but we need to get the song out there. The song needs to be heard. It's a great song. We can't let Spotify shut it down, but that's a little other update.
Right? They put me as the prophet. They put me as the only person that would say this. And I'm just saying that was 4 Jewish members that controlled my voice, because for the fact that 90% of Black people in entertainment, from sports to music to acting, are in some way tied into Jewish business people, meaning that in some way, just like if Ram is sitting next to Obama or Jared sitting next to Trump, there's a Jewish person right there controlling the country, the Jewish people controlling that who gets the best video or not, controlling what the media says about
It's
me.
a person, not Jewish. Let me just say one thing.
But they are, though. That's the only thing. It just so happens that they are. It just so happens that they are. That doesn't mean.
The first one just became law. KXAN's Anna Wernicke looks at how many other bills will actually make it to the governor's desk.
And now we have a signed piece of legislation.
The first bill of the session has officially cleared all hurdles.
Any anti-Israel policy is an anti-Texas policy.
Governor Greg Abbott signed House Bill 89 into law on Tuesday, prohibiting all state contracts and investments with companies that boycott Israel.
You can always count on Texas.
That bill sailed through the legislature without much opposition.
Governor Abbott is taking new steps to protect synagogues and Jewish residents here in Texas.
Let me be clear. Texas stands with Israel in its right to defend itself against the war criminals who unleashed this man.
Governor Greg Abbott has threatened to cut state funding from the city of San Marcos if the city council approves a resolution calling for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza and an arms embargo against Israel. Abbott condemned the measure as anti-Israel and anti-Texas. In a letter to the San Marcos mayor, Governor Abbott criticizes the city council for not condemning Hamas for its actions.
Look, we have been coordinating with the Israelis very closely since 9/11, 2001, because we share the same enemy. The enemies who want to destroy Israel are the same enemies who attack the United States and who commit terrorist organizations around the world. When we attacked Iran last night, we did not attack a country. We attacked a terrorist infrastructure that was exporting terrorism across the globe. It was a terrorism
Hey, Kenya West. Hey, listen up. Listen up, you bro. I'm from Israel. I don't afraid from you, okay? If you want once more blame us Jews at anything wrong, I'll come into your house and bang you, okay? Don't fuck around with us, okay? I'm not a nice Jew. I can be as you said, fire to fire. And I will fire you off, like we fired the Nazis. Don't be a Nazi, you Nazi nigger shit.
Everything that I'm doing is for the sake of the human race. There's things in capitalism, there's things in technology. Well, technology and original human species can exist in a peaceful way, as long as the people that know how to make robots aren't using their robots to control the humans. Lex?
It definitely is something you have to be concerned about.
Given one of their products to Israel is called it's Lavender software. They're using this, it's facial recognition, to create a kill list of Palestinians. And they assign a percentage. They have a vast list of every potential Hamas sympathizer, any potential Hamas fighter. They've got their face, their name, their information, their location, and they have assigned a score, a weighted score. There's a value attached to each individual person. This is how Israel makes decisions about who to kill. Anybody above a certain threshold of that value of that score will be killed. So let's say Lavender has a list of millions of Palestinians. Let's say 100,000 of them have the 100% rating, 100% Hamas terrorist. Israel's going to drone strike and kill all those people. Then they're going to move on and say, everybody above 90% threshold is going to get drone striked and killed. Everybody above this, they assign a value. This is what Palantir does. They're in the business of creating murder lists. They're scraping Facebook, scraping satellite imagery from various militaries and intelligence agencies and other forms of surveillance.
Let us say amen.
It's not a hard choice if you're an American. It's not a hard choice if you're a Christian. A word of warning. If America pulls the plug on Israel, God will pull the plug on us.